Hey guys, I just wanted to get a short video here of something interesting that we do here on our homestead. You guys have seen that I have a Wood-Mizer sawmill. I have a wheel horse tractor that I like my kids to ride on, but those things are just things to help us out around here on the homestead. So one of the things that we do, and I'm going to show you today, is a little bit of our rabbitry. My wife is her first thing that she really got here that was different that I never did anything with was rabbits. So my wife started with getting 3 bunnies. She got New Zealand's, and we had what we thought was 2 does and a buck, and she bought them, brought them home. We had them for a couple weeks, and my wife was still learning stuff about bunnies. And one of the does that we had was actually a buck. So we actually had to request we actually asked the people we bought it from for our money back because she sexed them wrong. My wife and I knew nothing about them. So she actually gave us our money back, and then my wife bought 2 more does, and we were actually able to have 2 litters now. Our second litter, I'll show you here in a minute. This is not all the bunnies. We've sold some of them so far. But there was a bunny that we also acquired from a friend. We pretty sure it was a Californian Himalayan mix, I think is what it was called. And so we bred the 3 does that we have with the 3 different bucks, and the product that we got was really good. These bunnies, all of them seem to be really healthy. All of them have no issues. The only thing that we've ever had go wrong, we had another set of bunnies. We had 2 lion heads. We ended up getting rid of them. We just wanted the rabbits we have for meat rabbits. And so what we do with our rabbits is we raise them for pets for people, and we also raise them for meat. If that's something that bothers you, I'm sorry. But one of the things, being a self-sustaining homestead, we like to be able to provide for ourselves and be able to basically know what we're eating. You never know. So rabbits are a whole new thing to me. I love animals. They provide for us. You respect them, and they respect you. So I never have any issues with our animals. We did have pigs. We got rid of the first time I ever did anything with pigs. We butchered our pigs this year, and we were able actually to sell some. So I just wanted to go through a quick video here and just show you guys what we got going on here. So today, our litters from the last time that we bred our rabbits, they are 11 weeks old. So the kits are all 11 weeks old now. So they're all pretty decent sized. Most of these rabbits are probably actually gonna get butchered. Nobody has showed interest in these rabbits. The first litter we had, we actually sold half of the bunnies, which I was really happy about. But these here, I think they're just gonna be generally meat. But we decided to put them in a chicken tractor, so I wanted to show you guys what it looks like here. So we actually had meat birds this past year too. So we raised our meat birds in this chicken tractor. My wife raised laying hens over winter and sold them at I believe in February. So they were laying hens by February, March. They were going to start laying at their 20-week mark. So, and then we had this chicken tractor empty, and our meat birds that we actually just got, they're still in the basement. We're still raising them. Yes, we have them in the basement in our house. I don't have room. I have room outside, but I wanted to just do it somewhere else. But yeah, so these are the meat bunnies, or pet bunnies, whichever you want. If you want one, come get them. But I'll flip the camera around so you guys can see what this one and just taking a nap because they're so happy and content outside. They've been eating grass in here. They have mowed this grass down in pretty much like 3 hours. This grass was really tall. They've trampled it down a little bit, but they have pretty much eaten all the grass in here. I don't want them to eat it too low. I don't want them killing the grass. But they're all really content. They're all jumping around and doing their bunny things and enjoying it. We put a little bit of water in here in a container because I don't have anything set up for bunnies, but I might actually in the future be setting up a bunny tractor. Part of this thing with having my sawmill is I'm able to produce some stuff, dry my lumber, and then create stuff. The lumber around the bottom of this, though, is treated because I want to make sure if I'm dragging this on the ground, I don't want it to go bad. It is reinforced on the bottom for any animals to try to reach in. It's smaller holes down here so they can't really get in. If they want to rip through it, if they want to kill animals, they're going to kill animals. They have no fear. Foxes, hawks, whatever. They're not going to get, hawks ain't going to get in here, but if there's a fox or a raccoon or some other predator, you're not going to stop them. If they want to get in, they'll get in some way, shape, or form. But I really enjoy watching these bunnies grow up. Well, I'll show you the bunny barn here in a quick second. But right now, they're all just kind of enjoying the time in here. Just walk in here real quick. They're all pretty nice sized. They're growing pretty good. They're nice and healthy. They've been eating hay and pellets that we purchase locally. But these are so we have 3 bunnies. We had 3 males, 3 bucks that we had. We have an all black buck, and obviously these black rabbits here, they all came from the same dad. There was literally I believe there was 8 of them, and one of the bunnies was white. The mom was all white, and it was literally a white bunny, and somebody came and bought that one. But these are the Himalayan, Californian, New Zealand mix. These bunnies are, we're not exactly sure, but some of these, their noses, if you know what it is, down below, comment down below, you can tell me what you think it is. But I know that the rabbits that were bred was a New Zealand, and we thought he was a Californian. We actually had sold him. He was getting awfully big. We couldn't keep him on, we couldn't get him to lose weight, so we didn't want anything happening to him. But we have all these other bunnies that we can do stuff with. We're gonna try to do another litter here. I believe my wife bred the rabbits the other day, so we're gonna have another litter coming. But these are all 11 weeks old. So, and they actually like eating these pine cones. We got plenty of these over here. But just so you guys can see something interesting, the water that we provide for all of our rabbits comes directly from the creek. We have a creek that runs straight down my property. I have a ram pump running. You see the pipe there that goes down. The water pumps up a hose. Right now it's filling the duck pond. I have not paid a dime other than the ram pump and the hose to be able to pump. That bird scared me. That thing was sitting in the corner. I've not paid a dime for any of it. Pretty much all the water that I have pumped into any of my animals around here has not come from the public water. There may be a small percentage because in the winter everything got super cold, but I'm in the section of the side of my garage where I plan on closing this off, making it sealed, putting some windows in it, making it look kind of pretty and nice. We're going to turn this in. This has pretty much been what we call the bunny barn side of things. So behind me, you can see, I believe that's Pearl, and we have Clover, and we have Winter, and then we have the 2 bucks. I can never remember this one. The all black one, his name is Magnus, and the mutt, whatever he is, I'm not quite sure what kind of rabbit he is, but he's a broken rabbit. So is Clover. So they made some really cute bunnies. We sold a bunch of those bunnies because they were cute. People loved them. Kids wanted them. So this past year, we had a kind of weird setup here where I had the poop like flowing into a redneck made thing that I could use. So I hence then changed that. And what we did here, I mounted these, pretty much, this is a 30-inch cage. The doe's pens are 30 by 36 and the bucks are 30 by 30. So I have put this and mounted it against my garage wall. This is the waterer. All the pens are connected with a watering nipple for the rabbits. And we have feeders inside. I'm thinking about bringing the feeders outside so we don't have to go into the pen to feed them, but it is a chance to make us interact with the bunnies when we go to do their water. But that water is hooked up the whole way down through. And then we have these bins. My wife came up with these bins here from Dollar Tree or whatever, and she put hay in them to keep them healthy and whatnot. So all of our rabbits have been pretty healthy. No defects with our bunnies at all. We think that they may be pregnant. I mean, I see all kinds of stuff going on here that this bunny might actually be pregnant now, but can't really tell. But so this system goes all the way to the end. There are, I think, 9 sets of cages. The 2 down there are grow out cages. The one right here is a small cage. It's going to come out, and I'm going to we have another 30-inch cage there. But pretty much these bunnies, this one had, I believe this one's Pearl. Chelsea, my wife, calls her Pearly Mama. But she had 11 kits this year in one litter. And then the litter before that, I believe, was 7 or 8. So, but she's a good mama. So Clover is very protective of her little litter, and Winter is just kind of, she's just a mom. She does whatever she needs to keep them alive, and that was it. But we didn't lose any bunnies with them at all. So, hey, buddy, what are you looking for? You're getting chubby. They're good bunnies. We like to interact with them. My favorite bunny is this one, though. This is Gentleman. We don't know what he is. He's a mutt. He has this nice little brown line on his back, but he's a good bunny. He's a bunny you can hold. Maybe not right now. He's kind of something else, but I won't pick him up because I'm holding my phone, but he's a good bunny. So, but I got to clean this all up. My wife cleaned up all the manure recently and put it into our composting pile. But the nice thing is with our setup here, I got to clean this up now from winter, but I'm going to spray this all down and clean everything up. But I just figured I would show you guys what we're doing with our bunnies. This is one of the animals that we have. We also have chickens. We have ducks, and we have quail. We plan on getting pigs again. We did have pigs this past year, and we are raising our meat chickens. So we have laying hens and we have our broilers. So the broilers will eventually be outside, but the laying hens have been outside and doing their thing for a little while. So, but they've been really good for us. All of our hens have been really good. But I'll do a separate video on our chickens and our ducks and that stuff. So, but yeah, stay tuned for more. And I have a build. I'm going to take a few videos of the build of the running shed that I'm building for our friends. We're just doing stuff on a budget, trying to keep things good for everybody, and just dealing with the times that we're dealing with fuel prices being so high and whatnot, trying to help people out, even if they need a meal or something, it's having food available if they have no problem receiving it. But we like to do the best things we can to help other people. So that's what we're about. We're not out here just trying to raise some stuff to show off or do anything like that. We're here because we care about family and friends, and this is what we do, so we enjoy it. So this has been the beginning of a 1-year adventure. Pretty much this time last year is when we had pretty much gotten our first chickens, and we bought our bunnies, and then later on in the year we got quail, and then I got my wife ducks from, I believe, Mother's Day. I think I bought them for her Mother's Day or her birthday, one of the two, in June. I think I got them for her on her birthday. But yeah, so this is just wanted to shout it off here and let you guys see the beginning of what we're doing here. Have a good day.